No-till has so many benefits, but it definitely does have its challenges. When you get that high organic litter content on that surface that's not being disturbed, it's a magnet for a lot of your nutrients that's going to get absorbed in that organic matter. That helps preserve them longer term, but unfortunately it helps prevent them from moving into the root zone. Or in the case of nitrogen, it can cause more loss to the atmosphere via ammonia gas volatilizing off that surface. Yeah, Nutrisphere and Takeoff are two really dynamic nitrogen stabilization and nitrogen assimilation tools. Let me explain that. We're talking a lot about the 4 R's of nutrient management: the right rate, the right time, the right placement, and the right source. We really need to start thinking about a couple other aspects. One is preventing loss. So our Nutrisphere product inhibits all 3 forms of nitrogen loss: volatilization, nitrification, or nitrate leaching, and denitrification, which is nitrous oxide gas coming off a field. So preventing that loss is important, getting the rate is important, having the right timing is important, but what if we could drive more nitrogen into the plant? And so in the case of our Takeoff technology, this is technology developed out of the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico, now commercialized by Verdesian. This is a product that you treat your crop and it tells the crop it's hungry and it needs more nitrogen. It's a signal, signaling the plant to take more nitrogen up from the soil. Some estimates are that 40 to 50% of the nitrogen applied never makes it into a plant. It's either lost or incorporated into the soil microbes or soil organic matter. What if we could drive more of that into the plant to make growers more profitable? And that's what the technology, Takeoff technology, is doing for us. It's signaling the plant to take up more, don't leave it there, and use it for grain production. Yeah, and tandem makes a lot of sense. In the Nutrisphere product line, we're able to be a fertilizer additive in our liquid fertilizers, our granular fertilizers, and even anhydrous fertilizers. So it gives the growers a lot of flexibility as to how they want to time that application or what nitrogen source they're using. They could stabilize that with the Nutrisphere products. Our Takeoff product lines, there's a seed treatment that could go directly on the seed early season. We could put an in-furrow treatment down. Remember, this is the technology signaling for more uptake of the nitrogen. We can put it in furrow. We've got products that can be used as a side dress or even foliar, either foliar like with a post-emergent herbicide timing or foliar with a fungicide timing a little later in the season. So a lot of flexibility to not only prevent or inhibit nitrogen loss, but also get more of that nitrogen into the plant via Nutrisphere and Takeoff. Yeah, this No-Till Conference I was telling somebody earlier is one of our favorite conferences to be a sponsor of and to contribute in every year, because the growers here are truly on the cutting edge of not creating challenges for themselves by going no-till necessarily or planting cover crops, things that might cost a little take some resources early but are going to be beneficial longer term. More sustainability, more environmentally friendly, conserving soil, keeping the soil on the field. In the case of phosphorus, I really didn't talk about phosphorus much. In the case of phosphorus, if you keep soil on the field, generally you're not going to lose a lot of phosphorus from your system. So the no-tillers are on the cutting edge of that. It creates its unique challenges, and having that high organic litter layer at the top, on the surface, and we're a science-based company, we love to help work through those challenges.